recently I posted feel, felt, found, and I didn't leave an explanation for that. I wanted to see if anybody was curious, and there were a few curious people, but I'm going to share this with everybody. Glad that you're here on my YouTube channel. Please follow, like. There's a lot of material that comes out here that I do not share in other places, so you'll be up to date with anything that I discover and share with agents. So feel, felt, found is not something that you get taught anymore. That goes back to sales training 101. What is feel, felt, found? So let's say somebody has an objection. They come to you and they tell you, I like this, but I don't want to do it because of this reason. And I like to use the association as one. You have somebody that says, listen, I don't want to place with an association. If they don't want that and you can help them with that, that's fine. But sometimes their budget doesn't allow them to go out of an association, and they need to buy something where there's going to be an association. So feel, I know how you feel. I felt the same way that you do. I did not like associations. I felt that I was going to be in a place where the rules were going to be made for me and I would have to follow these rules, and I like to paint my house the color that I want, and I want to paint, if I want to add something to my property, I want to, without asking someone, that's how I want to live. So feel, I know how you feel, and you could add something to that. I felt the same way, and you tell them how you connect with them in that sense and why you understand them, and then you say, but you know what I found? That with an association, let me tell you a story. I bought my first house ever. I wasn't a real estate agent yet. And my neighbor, it was a brand new home, new construction. I move in, I'm excited. I want people to come over and see it. And my neighbor moves in, brand new home also, obviously. And he puts his car on 4 cinder blocks and leaves it there for weeks. If there was an association, I would have gone to the association. I may not even have to have gone there. Somebody would have reported him, and they would have told him that he had a certain amount of days to stop doing that, or he would get fined. That is the beauty of the association, for those of you who don't like associations. So, unless you're the guy with the cinder blocks, then you're a nuisance. So, I know how you feel. You're afraid associations are going to be a certain way. I felt that way as well, but one day I found that if I had an association, I would have had a better situation with my neighbors. And of course, that is how feel, felt, found works out. It can work out for anything. Start using this. If somebody tells you that they don't like somebody, ask them to tell you more. That way you have more time to think, what is it that I'm going to answer them? So tell me more about that. Why do you feel that way? Let them tell you, and tell them, I know how you feel. I felt that way. I found. Feel, felt, found. That's your lesson of the day. I might do this in Spanish, but I would prefer that you listen to it in English, because feel, felt, found, I haven't even looked up what that would be in Spanish. Anyway, thanks for coming on. Remember, please hit like, hit follow. I will follow you back. You need to have an audience also, and I do want to see what you're doing. Thank you.